That was Willow Creek. Thank you. I sincerely would like to thank the Music Box for asking me to show this movie, and I sincerely am so happy to watch it with so many people. It's you know, my movies make hundreds of dollars, and and most people don't even know I make movies, but so that means a lot.
Well, we're really happy to have you. An open invitation anytime you want, seriously. Come on, Music Box. Yes. We're working the ticket booth, and we're like, Bobcat, he just fucking, he won't.
He's like a ghost.
So as I said, everyone, this is a classic of never go outside cinema. Do not go camping, stay indoors. It's much more comfortable at the Bigfoot Motel.
Yeah, one of the cast members got scabies at the Bigfoot Motel.
Maybe not.
Yeah, so don't stay there. I won't say which cast member, but she was mad at me.
Well,
So that is clearly my wife at the time. And that's our dynamic, you know. I'm not married to her any longer, but she's a really cool woman, and that's basically. We were driving up to the location, and Alexi and Bryce never met each other, and they just stopped, and they go, so we're playing you and Sarah, and I go, yeah, I guess, you know.
So, okay, that leads me into my first question, which is, you know, obviously the first half of this movie blends like documentary and fiction. How familiar were you with this area before you started filming there? Like, what kind of location scouting were you doing?
Well, I didn't meet any of the people that are in it, but I did go up there by myself, and I drove to the location. That was my car, by the way. So I was in that car, and I went to, but it was snow, and I was driving, and no cell service, and no one knows I'm there. I mean, I didn't tell, you know, my wife at the time. I said, I'm going to look for Bigfoot. She was okay. And I put 1,200 miles on the car, and I'm up there, and I got stuck in the snow. So I get out of the car, it's in neutral, and I'm pushing my own car, and I like, so I'm gonna die. And I just envisioned like the car rolling over me, and just as my final breath, Bigfoot standing over me. I would have helped.
Can you turn around on that road, or do you have to back out?
Yeah, you can turn around, but don't if you go to the very end. I mean,
okay,
it's
so
crazy.
if you get halfway there and decide, like, nope, I'm out, you gotta back all the way back up.
Or you could probably do like a 11-point turn. Bucky Sinister, who plays the guy that tells them to fuck off when they show up, he has a smart car. So this big, huge guy in one of those little smart cars, and he drove. It's 11 miles that road that dirt, and he drove all the way down. And he gets there, and he's fucking furious. And they go, Bucky's pissed. You should go talk to him. I go, no, just let's do the scene while he's furious. and so he's just furious. I mean, he's a real sweetheart, so then he calmed down. But yeah.
Well, what about, you know, like the Bigfoot Motel and getting Tom Yamaroni doing the
Tom Yams, yeah.
Tom
So
Yam, Roger and Bob.
we ran into him up there. The Bigfoot, the Bob Dylan of the Bigfoot community, Tom Yamarone. And I just asked him to be in the movie. And then when we released the movie, Alexi, me, and Bryce, we did like a real old school tour of it with we drove up the Pacific Northwest, and we'd stop in Bend, Oregon. We'd stop in just any place that in Seattle and Portland, but all these smaller towns, any place that people had an art house theater and believed in Bigfoot. And we went there, and Tom got wind of this tour, and the first night he shows up, and I go, oh, cool. I go, Tom Yamarone. And then eventually he's got his guitar out, and I go, well, Tom, why don't you come on up? And then by the end of the thing, we had a bouncing ball come on the screen to Roger and Bob went out that day. And he's like, this is the greatest night of my life. And then we went to a vegan strip club, and it was in Portland. And we're in a vegan strip club. It's just women in like, no leathers and no feather.
Okay.
But they have vegan food there, and
Okay.
and Tom's there with us, and so I give the DJ. I give him $40 and he finds the song on YouTube. So these women are dancing and all of a sudden, Roger and Bob, like trying to strip to that Bigfoot song. And he turns around, he looks at me, and goes, "Kill her!" Like
You made this whole
yeah. So yams, yeah.
Well, you did have a Bigfoot technical advisor on this film, and I wondered, do you get any blowback from the Bigfoot community about this movie?
No, the Bigfoot community like it, but you have to understand, they're so beat upon. They love the beef jerky ad, the one with Sasquatch in it. They even like that. So the bar is really low to get their approval. I was at this screening when the movie came out, and my that wife at the time. Yeah, well, I used to number them. So she did. She numbered herself. She said, "I'm the 03." So we're at this thing, and these people are. It's a Bigfoot, they're going nuts, and I'm supposed to go up and introduce the movie. And she goes, "What are you gonna say to these people?" And I get up there and I go, "This is the year we find Sasquatch. There's too much digital information and Sasquatch DNA." And they're going, "Ah!"